One of the most important things that you can do with looking after your local websites, apart from making sure that you've got good, lucid, up-to-date content, which is a given, is to try to make sure that your pages look neat and tidy, and that you are using the space as well as possible without having long columns going down. I'm not saying this is like that. Long columns going down one way and empty spaces in another area of the same page. So try to keep them compact is what I'm trying to say. So for instance, if I look at this page here, not singling out East Berkshire, you see what we've got here is one column over here, another column over here, and we've got an empty kind of orphan space there on the news page. We can do something about that. Let me show you. If I go over to the Hackney site, this is my local party. Fortunate to have more than one person who looks after the site, so it's quite well maintained. As you can see, we've got, besides the YouTube video here, we've got the link to a blog. We've also got a link, if we go on this one, the contact page, you can see we're using the middle column there to just have a list of our local party officers, besides having email addresses on the left. If I go here, we've got this Why Vote Green page, which gives you a couple of extra YouTube videos which you can add in there if you know what you're doing. You know, it's a bit geeky, but it's not that tricky. Now if I go on the news page, this is something quite nice and cool. Come on, being slow. Okay, here we go. So this thing down the middle here does is it pulls out the last 3 stories from both the regional site, which in case of Hackney is of course London, and from the national site. Now, and I'll just click on that to prove that it works. There you go, that's on the London site. I'll click on one of the national stories. Okay, so that's working. Now, how do I get that to work on another site? Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you over here. This is my local Green Party site demo page, which hasn't got much on it yet. This is actually the first tutorial that I'm working on it in. I'm going to log in as the demo user. Okay, good. That's me in there. And I'm going to click here to get some user demo page. I'm going to edit this document. Now, where am I editing? Okay, it's this bit. It's not actually on the news page, by the way, just to stop you going there. It's on the root page of my site, and it's this bit that says information displayed on news page's middle column. Aha. Right, that sounds right. That's where we need to go. So what we need to do is, I'll go back over here and lift the code. By the way, credit for the code goes to this chap here, Chris Weir from Gwent Green Party, who came up with this code in the first place. I nicked it off him, and then I don't know why he's got rid of the nice styles that he originally had, which is this is the state that I cannibalized it for the Hackney site. I prefer it like this, but then Chris has done it like that, so be that as it may, that's fine. I'm going to go now to the Hackney site and show you the code. Here we are, Hackney. So I'm editing this page. This is our front page. Here's the code, information displayed on news page's middle column. Now, it's a bit tricky to copy that as it is, so what I suggest you do is, instead of having it as in, this is geeky, bear with me, so we can change this here from TinyMCE to say none. TinyMCE is the editor that makes it look like you're in Word or some other type of text editor. So this is going to change us over into pure HTML view. Those of you who are comfortable with HTML won't be gagging now. Some of you might. Sorry about that, but it's not that big a deal. All you do is go in here, copy this section, which I'm gonna. You don't need to do this. I'm gonna put this code on the help website next to the video, and now I'm gonna go back across to my demo user. Paste this code in here. Right, let's see if everything's... no, that's not going to work. I'll tell you why. Let me do that again. Good example. I'll show you. That's probably messed up. Yeah, you see? Because I did it without changing over to HTML view. Right, I'm going to do that now. Change that to HTML view. Same again. So information displayed. So get rid of all of that and just paste the code in again as I found it from the Hackney site. Save that. It's saving. There we go. Right, now I'll reload that and it's okay. Fine. Good. Now let's say that our local party demo user isn't in London. Let's go out to the regions. Now, okay, so how am I going to change that? I don't actually need to edit in HTML view now, so let's say I'm in Yorkshire and Humberside. Oops, Humberside. I can change that bit easily enough. But there's one other thing I need to change. I need to change this number here. This number that says and parents equals, and keep the quotation marks, don't delete those. Change that bit, and this is the magic number. I'm going to change that. Let me show you what that is. Okay, so this, going back to my overall omniscient admin view, click here, region sites, click on London, have a look, there you go, news 3360, 3360, that's the same number, 3360, because that's the parent page for all the news stories. And what the code does is it picks the latest three in chronological order from all of these ones that come under the news rubric. So that's the news for London. So what I need to do is I need to click on Yorkshire, and where is it? Get this number, the news page for Yorkshire. What's the ID number of it? 4764. So I'm going to go back across and paste that in. Hello? No, that didn't work. Try again. 4764. There we go. Right, and save. Okay, reload. There you go, Yorkshire and Humberside News. It's no joke, vote Green. Defend services for the vulnerable. Let's have a look. There we are on the Yorkshire and Humberside, Yorkshire and the Humber, sorry. Well, I'll need to change that, but you get the gist. Yorkshire and the Humber Green Party site. Good. So that worked quite nicely. There's one little hitch which I'll need to show you. the reason why I'm doing this video is because I had a little email came over from Stockport the other day. If we check this, look, we're getting a 404. Oops, that's a problem. I'll show you why it's doing that. Well, actually, it's just a glitch with the system that we need to sort of like hack around. I hope that whenever we cross over to ModX version 2, we won't have to deal with this. But there's a way around it, which is a hack. First to admit that, but seems to work. Right, so what you need to do is change, where is it, this bit, where it says URL of the website. Delete stockport.greenparty or whatever, East Berkshire or whichever site you happen to be in, and resave it. Now, as far as we know, this doesn't knock anything major out, but if something does seem to stop working on your site and you think it might be caused by having changed that, let me or somebody else know. But I'll show you what happens. So this, now we've saved that. Now if I reload the Stockport news page, yep, there we go. If I click on this, there you go, that works now. Okay, so that's the end of that tutorial. Code's on the help site. Thanks for listening. Bye.